Hi there! Not every build in Forza Horizon 5 needs to start with a hypercar. Sometimes the most fun comes from tuning the kinds of cars you actually see on the road every day. So in today's video, I take 4 of the most familiar daily drivers: the Honda Civic, the Toyota Camry, the Ford Fiesta, and the Volkswagen Golf, and I push them to their limit. We've got a couple that are built for pure speed, and a couple that are gonna be mean drift machines. So let's start with the Civic. This car is known for being practical, affordable, and efficient, but today we're turning it into something that can actually rip. So I went all in on speed with this build, upgraded the engine, maxed out the turbo, tightened the suspension, and added racing tires. But the real secret is in the gearing and aero tuning. We dropped the ride height, tweaked the final drive for acceleration, and trimmed down the drag. Here's how it performs now. It's fast, like surprisingly fast for a front-wheel drive Econobox. You can absolutely leave some supercars in the dust with this setup on short straights. Next up is the 2023 Toyota Camry TRD. Now this was unexpected, and I know it's already a TRD, but to be fair, it's not a whole lot different from the regular Camry. But still, it's a Toyota Camry, so I went in this thinking it might be decent, maybe funny at best, but after tuning it for drifting, this thing became an absolute smoke monster. Rear-wheel drive conversion, a wide-body kit, drift differential, and suspension tweaks, we kept the look clean but mean. And once it hit the drift zones, I couldn't stop sliding and smiling. It instantly became one of the favorite drifters I have on the roster. It's got just enough power to keep momentum without spinning out, and the balance feels perfect. Honestly, one of the most fun drift builds I've done in a while. Now let's switch things up with something a bit more rugged, like the Ford Fiesta. This little compact car is usually seen as a budget city ride and a good commuter car to save on gas, but I wanted to see what it could do with a rally-style twist. So I gave it off-road tires, raised the suspension, dropped in a turbo upgrade, and set it up with a full rally transmission. Once it was tuned, I took it out for some dirt trails, and the result was actually a blast. I'm not a big rally driver, I don't really do rally at all actually, but this was a lot of fun. The Fiesta is light, responsive, and when you tune it right, it handles rough terrain like a pro. It's honestly a great entry-level build. If you want something quick and fun to mess around with, roll around in dirt, this is the one. And finally, a cult classic, the Volkswagen Golf. It's not flashy, it's not loud. I went for a sleeper build. My one big goal was make it fast without looking fast. So I built a classic sleeper, boosted the engine, upgraded the transmission and suspension, but kept the look mostly stock. Nothing too wild on the outside, but under the hood, it's a completely different story. The power-to-weight ratio on this thing is sneaky good. You can run street races, short circuits, and absolutely catch people off guard, especially if you're playing online. No one expects a Golf to gap them. And it also handles like a dream and still looks like a commuter car that's a sleeper done right. So there you have it, the Civic tuned for speed, the Camry drifting like a pro, a rally-ready Fiesta, and a sneaky fast sleeper Golf. It's wild what you can do with everyday cars in Forza Horizon 5. You don't need a million credits or a Bugatti to have fun. Sometimes the best builds start with the cars we ignored the most. If you got ideas for more builds like this or want to see me try some more ridiculous conversions, drop them in the comments, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.